Danny, your good friend Rob Burrow plays his 500th career game on Thursday. How would you assess his presence at the club over the years?
Yeah, unbelievable. Obviously we go way back, myself and Rob, back to playing against each other from 8 and 9 year old. So our rugby careers have sort of mirrored each other, and obviously we're still playing together now at this, the grand old age of 34 as well. So yeah, 500 games, it's a special achievement, and for somebody so obviously so small in such a tough physical game to play that many games, and I think his record's unbelievable, and I feel he deserves it.
It was a nice touch in Hawley's testimonial game where Rob broke through and you were in support. It was rolling back the years, 18, 19 years back to your academy days together.
Yeah, we've worked well together over the years, and and obviously Rob's always been on my shoulder, and vice versa. So I've got a good understanding. I always seem to be able to read when he's going to run or make a break. So it was great that obviously we could link up on that game, and hopefully there's still plenty more to come as well.
When you think back over those previous 499 games, which ones stand out for you from Rob?
Well, there's that many. I think the big thing with Rob was he ate the scene unbelievably, coming in from the academy, and in the first team he was tearing defences apart at 17, 18 year old, and he's played major roles in all the finals, and obviously 2011 when he came off the bench and scored that try. Is it 11? Yeah, I got that right. Yeah, and changed the game, and he's changed a lot of games that have been tight just through a bit of magic or whatever he's been able to do, and he's won so many games for the club.
Was he an inspiration for those young lads back then? Because he was the first to come through and make a real place in the team for himself.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Chev from our group. Not many kids are going to do that at 16 now, but obviously he was physically ready, whereas Rob was a little bit different. He was still small and quite fragile at that age, but just went in and obviously electrifying speed and everything else that he had. He could beat defenders and took to it like a duck to water. So I was still obviously in the academy then, and we'd played a lot together. So at the time I was probably a little bit jealous and hoping that I got my opportunity, and obviously it was a few months later that I got my opportunity as well. So and then obviously our careers have been side by side since then.
And even up until last year, he was our player of the season with some top performances in tough times. Shows that he's still very much a key man for the Rhinos.
Yeah, he's really tough as Rob. He's mentally very strong, and the thing about Rob as well is he's real passionate about the club and real passionate about wanting to do well for the team, which has always been one of the reasons why we've been successful. Is that passion that the lads have for the club, and obviously Rob last year through a real tough time. Every week put his hand up to play when there were a few people that were obviously on the sidelines and that, and I thought he stepped up to the plate really well last year.